wants to lose some sort of body fat, whether that be for aesthetic reasons, for health reasons, maybe for a sporting event. Everybody wants to look and feel better. While yes, the only thing that is going to get you to lose fat is a calorie deficit, there are many ways you can go about this. You can lose body fat by taking into account your nutrition, your cardio, your weight training, how many steps you are taking, your bone density. All of those do play an effect in how many calories you burn, okay? And now, of course, there are different tactics and methods to get into that deficit, but ultimately, the best combination is one that you can sustain for years to come. When clients express that they want to lose body fat and gain muscle, that is body recomposition. And it typically results in making better food choices, prioritizing protein and fiber, making sure you are prioritizing your resistance training, sprinkling in cardio as necessary to see these phenomenal results. As a coach, I often get asked cardio or weights for fat loss and weight loss. I would say both are fantastic. There is this myth going around that cardio makes you gain fat. That is not true. Honestly, I don't know a single person that has done a lot of cardio in the past and has gained weight, okay? One thing that I will highlight is when people say they are gaining weight from doing too much cardio, it is because they are looking at the cardio machine. They're looking at the calories burned and seeing, wow, I burned 700 calories. I'm so proud of myself. So that means that if I just burn 700 calories and Magda says I need to be in a caloric deficit to lose weight, so I can eat 600 calories back and still be in that deficit. Yes and no at the same time. Why? Well, because cardio machines are totally off in their estimations. You are truly not burning 700 calories. They could be 60%. There's likely at least 60% error on those cardio machines when you are looking at the calories burnt, which is not accurate and is probably why you are not seeing the fat loss you want. Cardio is nothing but a series of muscle contractions, right? When you're running, it's at the same pace. You are just contracting your muscles repeatedly with no real progressive overload, right? If you increase the treadmill, sure, you get a little bit more engagement in your glutes, maybe your legs, right? But over time, your body adapts to cardio very, very well. So what I mean by this is, let's say you're running for 20 minutes and burn 200 calories. In next week, right, your body is going to adapt to that, and it's no longer going to burn 200 calories. It's going to burn maybe 150 calories, okay? These are, again, all estimations, something that I just made up, so it might not be true, especially for your body, right? But the thing is, yes, you can run faster, you can, increase the incline like I've mentioned to give your body that extra challenge. However, you are going to have to do a lot of work to burn those same 200 calories. As a result, a more efficient way of burning calories is increasing your muscle mass by prioritizing your resistance training. I know I've said it before 1,010,000 times, but I still get questions as to why we should prioritize resistance training. So, resistance training helps you maintain and even build muscle, especially if you are eating the right amount of protein and you are stimulating muscle protein synthesis, okay? Muscle will also help increase your metabolism, meaning you can burn more calories at rest. However, this is a longer term investment. You're not going to gain muscle overnight or, in 2 days. You're going to build your muscle mass depending on if you're a beginner or an intermediate over time slowly, right? And it's something that you have to be patient with, right? So though it takes a longer time, it is much more worth it because you are going to be burning more calories at rest. Muscle mass also gives us shape and it helps define our muscles, especially if you have a lower body fat percentage. You may not know this, but when you are resistance training, you are actually straining your bones. You're putting your bones under stress, which is actually a good thing. It's increasing your bone mineral density. For women, this is very important because we we have a greater risk of osteoporosis when we age due to the lack of estrogen, and lack of estrogen can also see onset of osteoporosis. So it's very important to increase your bone density by doing resistance training as well as maintaining a good proper diet. Bone mineral density is actually lean tissue, which will also help stimulate your metabolism. As you stop doing cardio, that's it. You're not burning any more calories at rest like you do with resistance training, right? So that's why I always say it's a good idea to have a good balance of both. And if you have a coach, this is something that they are an expert in, and this is something that they will prescribe to you, right? But if you are just starting out, I would say start with 3 resistance training sessions per week if you are a beginner, and incorporate walking. And then when you get really good at walking and you don't find it as difficult anymore and it just becomes a habit, pick that up into a jog. And that's how you progressively overload your cardio, right? And then increase the speed, increase the incline, right? But for your resistance training, try to increase the reps, try to increase the amount of weight that you use. When you do feel comfortable with the movement, try to decrease the tempo. There are many tactics of progressively overloading your resistance training workouts to stimulate muscle protein synthesis. That's it for me, guys. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Instagram, and I'll see you next time. Bye.